The smell reaches you first. Not the smell of history, not the smell of war, just rice. Steam rising from 1,000 clay pots, slipping through the wooden slats of 10,000 doors, drifting across the 7 rivers of a city that is, right now, completely and utterly alive. The city is called Hiroshima. The date is August 6, 1945. The time is a few minutes before 8 in the morning. The streets are full. Markets are opening. Children are walking to school. A young woman at a fruit stall lifts a peach to her nose and closes her eyes. A postal worker balances letters on his bicycle, including a wedding invitation that will never be delivered. You are watching people in the last hour of their normal world. They don't know it. We do. This is not a story about destruction. This is a story about life. Radical, ordinary, heartbreakingly beautiful life. In the final minutes, before history shattered it. Every second matters. The Otta River does not know what day it is. It moves the way it always has. Slow and silver, splitting around the 7 deltas that cradle the city like a careful hand. On its banks, the first lantern of the morning glows above a fisherman's stall. The old man who lit it is Kenji Hayashi. He is 67 years old and has fished this river since he was 9. He hums something low and private as he arranges his nets. His wife told him this morning that the persimmons are almost ripe. He thought, good. He is thinking about persimmons while the sky is still dark. The city is beginning to breathe. 3 streets inland, in a narrow house on Temacho, Yuko Matsumoto is awake before her children. She is 34. She has been up since 5, the way she is every morning, fanning the coals beneath the rice pot before anyone else stirs. Her daughter Hana, 7 years old, appears in the doorway with hair still pressed flat from sleep. She watches her mother work. Go back to bed, Yuko says without turning around. Hana doesn't move. She sits at the low table and watches the steam rise. There is a comfort in this ritual that neither of them could name if asked. In 2 hours, Hana will walk to school. Yuko has packed her lunch in a cloth bundle, rice, pickled plum, and a single tangerine. She tied the bundle 3 times, the way her own mother taught her. Hondori Shopping Street wakes in stages. Wooden shutters slide open. Bolts of cloth unfurl over counters. A man named Daisuke lifts a crate of summer kimono onto a display shelf and squints at the sky. He is 41 years old, a fabric merchant from a 3rd-generation family stall. The sky is clear. He thinks, good day for business. His wife is visiting her mother in Osaka. He wrote her a letter last week. Come home soon. The summer stock is selling fast, and I don't know where you put the inventory ledger. He hasn't heard back yet. He assumes the letter is still traveling. The trolley car fills with passengers. It is wooden and slightly worn, the handholds polished smooth by years of use. The air inside carries the warmth of bodies in the morning, wool, rice breath, hair oil, and the faint scent of something frying in a nearby house. A young woman named Michiko holds the overhead strap and reads a folded page of a novel. She is 22 years old and works as a typist at the Hiroshima prefectural office. She is on chapter 17. She thinks she will finish the book this week. Beside her, an older man in a bureaucrat's uniform sleeps standing up, swaying gently with the rhythm of the trolley. No one wakes him. In 12 days, Michiko is supposed to attend her cousin's wedding. She has already chosen the sash she will wear. At Hiroshima Red Cross Hospital, the day shift has begun. Nurse Tomoko Abe carries a tray of medications through the 2nd-floor ward. She is 26. The windows are open. Sparrows can be heard outside. She passes an elderly patient recovering from surgery. He nods at her. She nods back. In these small gestures, there is a quiet language they both understand. On the 3rd floor, Dr. Fumio Shigematsu stands at his office window holding a cup of green tea. He has been a physician for 23 years. He has a daughter who just passed her nursing exams. He is thinking about calling her this evening to say that he is proud of her. He has not yet said it out loud. Hiroshi Tanaka is 16 years old and late for school. He is running through a narrow alley, his satchel bouncing against his back. He is annoyed at himself for oversleeping, annoyed at his mother for not waking him. But beneath the annoyance, there is another feeling. The quiet pleasure of running through a morning that smells like summer. Through streets he knows by heart. Through a city that is simply, unquestionably, his. He knows he will be scolded when he arrives. He keeps running. Across the city, ordinary moments unfold. A cook at a riverside inn slices fresh fish. An engineer leans over a blueprint for a bridge scheduled to open in October. He has been working on the project for 2 years. He is close now. Very close. The thought of finishing it fills him with a quiet excitement. In a small garden, a grandmother named Fumi reads a letter from her son in Tokyo. He writes that he is doing well, that he hopes to visit in September, that he misses her cooking. She folds the letter and holds it in her lap. Then she looks up at the sky. Clear, not a cloud. At the Aioi Bridge, the morning traffic moves steadily. Bicycles, pedestrians, a truck carrying timber. A young woman pauses in the middle of the bridge and looks out over the river. She is not thinking about anything in particular. People often stop on bridges for this reason alone, to feel the air and watch the water. Her name is Keiko. She is 28. She has been married for 3 years. She is 3 months pregnant. She has not told anyone yet. She watches the river for another moment. Then she continues walking. At a fruit stall on the edge of the market, a woman lifts a peach to her nose and closes her eyes. It is not an important moment. It is not meant to be remembered. It is the kind of moment that happens thousands of times every day in cities all over the world. A small, private pleasure, a pause in the motion of ordinary life. Across the city, a child laughs. A barber sharpens a razor. Steam rises from a cooking pot. The trolley rings its bell at a crossing. Above Hiroshima, the sky is the deepest, clearest blue. And then, high above the city, so high that no one on the ground has looked up, a shape moves across the sky. Small, silver, moving with the quiet certainty of something that does not need to announce itself. In the market, the woman holding the peach opens her eyes. On the bridge, Keiko pauses and turns her face toward a sound she cannot quite recognize. In the classroom, Hana Matsumoto lifts her head from her notebook. In the garden, Fumiya Yamamoto still holds her son's letter. The morning is perfectly still. The city breathes. The shadow of the plane moves across the bridge, across the river, across the streets, the markets, the schools, the homes, and the thousands of ordinary lives inside them. High above the city, a single object begins to fall. They do not know. They cannot know.